Bon Appetit magazine is out with its list of best new restaurants of 2026. They go coast to coast, so there you can find something close to you. The team scoured the country for what it calls change makers. Restaurants, they say, took bold steps to reimagine dishes and create a unique dining experience. So here is a full list. You're seeing it. The Bon Appetit crew looked for places that told stories through their food, looked for atmosphere and hospitality. The locations range from San Francisco to Kansas City, Missouri, to right here in New York City. So let's bring in Jamila Robinson. She is the editor-in-chief of Bon Appetit, and Chef Paul Carmichael from Kabawa, which made the list of best new restaurants. Welcome to you both.
Welcome you both. Congratulations, Chef.
Yeah. Chef, we already knew you were going to land on this list.
I know.
Because
You've been on every
list. The talk of the town for so long, and somehow Vlad and I both have been.
I know. I don't know how my wife scored a reservation, but because it is one of the hottest tables in the city. And you've been on every best restaurant list, and so we're really honored to have you here at CBS. And Jamila, you're always welcome. You're always part of the family here. So let's, before we get to Chef Carmichael, let's talk about, we sort of indicated what you were looking for, Bon Appetit was looking for when it came to identifying the best new restaurants. But break it down for us.
Well, we're always looking for great flavor. Deliciousness is a given, but we're also looking for a restaurant that is going to be transformational. Is it going to give you a sense of place? Is it going to be innovative in some way? Is it going to stand out amongst the trends? And each of our 19 restaurants, including Kabawa, really sets that standard. I think a great restaurant should have great flavor, technique, from the pre-meal cocktails all the way to dessert, kind of like an album with no skips. And you're going to have
the miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
You're going to have and these restaurants really give you that sense of no skip, great taste, great flavor, sense of place, innovation.
And what I also really love about Kabawa is the experience starts at the door. I mean, we were the welcome we got at the door. I actually have photos. I went with one of our producers from CBS Mornings, Wendy McNeil, but the person who was cooking some of the dishes right in front of us was like part of our experience.
Yes.
And it was so interactive and lovely. This guy.
Who's that?
Chef, tell us who
Mike.
That is.
Mike, what's up, Mike?
And Jose.
And tell us what this means to you to be on this list.
Oh man, it's incredibly meaningful. I've been cooking Caribbean food in this way for the last 15, 16 years, and it is humbling to come back to New York and open something with a pure heart. You know, I opened this for the people of the Caribbean, and it makes me almost teary to think about how it's been received by New York City and America in general. I had no idea. Not a part of me thought that it would be received this way.
Well, so we are two people from the Caribbean. We share an island in the island of Hispaniola. And so what I appreciated about this restaurant was the fact that there are a lot of great Caribbean restaurants in New York City, West Indian restaurants, but it's the same misconception, I think, that people often have, Jamila, with Chinese restaurants. They think that because it's food that you can buy when you're on the roadside and it tastes delicious, if you're in wherever you are in the West Indies, that you're not going to pay a good price for it, right? And what I loved, what you were doing, Chef Carmichael, is elevating this food of our people to make it to say, look, there is a lot of thought, there's a lot of training that you've done that goes into this, and it is the same way that you pay for French gastronomic food, you should be paying for this as well.
That is the transformation, Vlad. When we think about, people always think about curry, it's duck, it's oxtail. But I think what Paul Carmichael has done is shown that all of those dishes at their peak are beautiful, exciting, and taking the flavors of the Caribbean and bringing them to this incredibly special level. I think it's a restaurant that I think is going to change the way people think about Caribbean restaurants, not only from the flavors, but also the price. We should be paying more for a lot of our food. A lot of these dishes are really hard. It's hard to make a curry. It takes a lot of ingredients, but I think what Paul is doing is really special. He's transforming breadfruit and tostones and dishes that are really familiar to us, but really showing the possibilities, and that is the innovation. I think Kabawa is change maker restaurant. I think you're going to start to see a lot of people mimic their Caribbean restaurants
So-
after
I hope so.
Kabawa.
Before we, we're almost out of time, but just quickly, when you make this selection, are you the one going to these restaurants? And chef, when you see Jamila there, is everyone freaking out in the kitchen? Is it like Ratatouille?
It's kind of funny. It's like, I think, when do we meet, actually?
We met at an awards. Chef he has such a great team that he wasn't even in the restaurant, and that's how special this restaurant was, when chef can be away and his team can carry forth his flavor, his vision. That's what a great restaurant does.
Yeah.
So
Kabawa was pretty special.
Do we have pictures from when I was there? I don't know if they made it into the show, but like, chef, take a look. I was so, my wife and
I
I
don't
were
think
so.
they've loaded yet.
They haven't loaded yet?
But you went for your birthday, so that says a lot.
I went for my birthday. It was a very special experience. As I said, it was something that meant a lot because.
Of course.
It's great.
No, and it's like to see things like tostones and things on the menu that feel like home to us is very special. Before we let you go, for our viewers across the country, just shout out some of the other people on the list.
So there are some great restaurants. The Creepy's in Chicago is French with you squint, but it has a lot of humor. You're going to get gougères that are going to ooze all over the place. One of my favorites is Honeysuckle in Philadelphia. This is a transformation of modern American cuisine. You're going to have dishes like gumbo, not gumbo, where you're not quite sure. It's going to make you question what gumbo can be. Maison Bar Avant in Washington, D.C. is an incredible wine bar. Here in New York City, also on the list is Lei, another wine bar that is super special.
check Lei
Great
out.
Chinese
So that's
food.
where we're going
That's
for your
where we're
next
going.
Chinatown.
Yes, Chef Paul Carmichael, congratulations.
Thank you
Jamila
so much.
Robinson, always
Thank
great
you.
to have you, my friend. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. This is 24/7 Morning.